Long ago, in the distant past, there was a ghoul who called himself the Boogeyman. He was a vile creature who loved nothing more than to torment and devour humans. He reasoned that the humans deserved this, for many humans were terrible to monster kind. But he didn't only target those humans who would hurt monsters. Any human was fair game to the Boogeyman. In particular, his favorite targets were families with young children. Soon his reputation grew, and while most monsters feared him and stayed away, some chose to follow him. They became his minions, following the example that he led and allowing him to hunt his prey on a larger scale. Together, the Boogeyman and his followers cut a bloody path through much of Europe. Soon they traveled north and east into Russia. It is there where our story begins. It happened to be that there was a little shepherd family living in Russia. This family had many sons and daughters, but the youngest was a boy named Alec. Alec was a good, honest boy, most of the time. You see, he had to keep one secret from his family. He was best friends with a fairy who lived in the woods near his family's farm. The fairy's name was Pinecone. Every day, Alec and Pinecone would play in the woods. They would pretend to be two heroic princes going on amazing adventures. But when their parents called for them, they would have to return home. One day, Alec once again walked into the woods to play with Pinecone. But instead of his friend, a ghastly creature sprung from the shadows. He was none other than the Boogeyman. He pinned young Alec to the ground with one foot, looking down at the boy with cruel delight.
"Here is what is going to happen,"
the Boogeyman said with a wicked grin.
"I will haunt your footsteps for 7 days and 7 nights. In the shadows, my followers and I will watch your family and savor your fear. And on the morning of the final day, our hunt will begin. First will be your mother and father, and then your brothers and sisters. And finally, when you have nobody left in the world, I will eat you too."
"I will warn them of you! My mother and father have fought off wolves much bigger than you!" Alec said bravely. The Boogeyman only laughed.
"I welcome the challenge if they dare to face me, assuming they believe you at all."
The Boogeyman then stepped off Alec, allowing the boy to run away back to his home. Unbeknownst to both Alec and the Boogeyman, Pinecone had seen it all. Both boys returned to their parents. Both explained the situation. Alec's parents thought him to have an active imagination and assured him, "The Boogeyman isn't real. He cannot hurt us."